Hi Libra, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Libra, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Libra Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person. Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, second person, Chariot, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. Mutual energies, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. Bottom of my deck, I have an Ace of Wands in reverse. So somebody here is I think spying on that person. They're trying to find out if the other person has moved on. They are so attractive. I hope they haven't found any passionate new lover in their life or something. This person is heavily spying, trying to gather information, and they are very, very jealous. They're very jealous because they don't want their person to go out there and have passion with anyone else. The other one says, well, I'm just, on my own chariot. I'm focusing on my future. I'm not focusing on this person who was pretending to be somebody they were not. They never stepped up. They never did right by me. I think person B may have been also maybe expecting an apology or something, but they feel, right now I think they're feeling that, no, I was just dealing with somebody who was a liar. I know the truth about them. This person was just a liar. So I'm going to focus on my own life. So that's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Libra. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Libra and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Libra and their person spirit. Libra and their person, and a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading. Libra and their person spirit. Last one. All right. Okay, Libra. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Libra, says, I made a mistake. Will you wait for me? I'm really going through it. I sweat out the stress. I know you think you broke me, but don't give yourself so much credit. I'm not porcelain. I might have a few cracks, but I let the light in and I allowed it to shine back into the world. Don't worry about fixing me so much, as you should worry about fixing yourself. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way you deserve to be loved. I want to text you, but I can't find the right words. I had some issues I needed to resolve before I could get into another relationship. Please forgive me for wasting your time. I always felt your loving energy so strongly as a comforting presence. It hurts me that I can't feel your energy. Are you pulling away from me? I try to detach and let go, but then I get flooded with telepathy, dreams, and your strong energy which takes me over. Damn. All right, so these were some of your messages, Libra. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is the first person, person A for me. Then we'll move to the second person, person B. And newcomers, please know these are not gender-based. If this is your reading, you'll know which one you are. So person A, tell me, what's the Queen of Wands for you? Person A. Okay, so person A is not very sure whether they can manifest this connection back, even though they have a strong attraction for the other person. They feel, look at them, they must be getting so much attention, they're so gorgeous, they are, moving on. It's like they are not bothered about me anymore. They feel somewhere, person A feels that both of you are meant to be. It's like they are my perfect match. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So they are spying, they are watching, they are keeping tabs on the other person, trying to gather information. Maybe this person was already in another commitment, I don't know. But right now they're really going through it. They're going through the dark night of the soul. They could be very jealous that the other person may not wait around for them. may is not stuck on them anymore, may not even want to reconcile with them anymore. They are very jealous. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel, what if they choose somebody else? Somewhere they've put person B up on a pedestal. It's like they're not chasing me, but they are so gorgeous and they're so this and they're so that. I'm sure they must be getting so much attention. They don't seem stuck on me anymore. What if they give their heart to somebody new? What if they give their heart to somebody new and have a new love in their life, and then they'll have a partnership elsewhere, and I'll get left behind. I'll be left in lack. So their mind is like going crazy with the jealousy, I think, right now. So person B, what about you? Person B says Chariot. What's the Chariot? Chariot, yeah, person B says nothing of that sort, Omkaratarot. It's just that I have to focus on my future, and this person, they were a false person, they were egoistic, they were prideful, they had a lot of ego. It was always their way or the highway. They never stepped up, they never did right by me, and so I was emotionally unhappy. None of my dreams and wishes were coming true. All I got from them was a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, wondering where I stood in my life with them. They were lying to me, they were cheating on me maybe, they ghosted me, and I found out. That this person was, creating an imbalance in my life, in my thoughts, in my sleep pattern, in fact. So I decided I'm not going to invest in this connection any longer. So what's the Page of Cups for you then, person B? I think person B is not really waiting around anymore. They could be starting a brand new journey, maybe out there making new friends, maybe following their own passions now, maybe in their work, in their creative pursuits. It's like, I have to see what else is out there now. I have to turn my back on this connection once and for all and see what else is out there, because I'm not going to let anyone make me feel as if I'm not good enough. I'm not going to give the power to a person who's just pretending to be somebody they're not. So, mutual energies then. For the first person, like I said, person A is jealous. Oh, they are out there, they are single and they're beautiful, and they are doing so well. I mean, they'll have so much of attention on them. Anybody will grab them. Anybody else can come back, and either they'll be in a new commitment with somebody, or maybe they have other suitors who are trying to vie for their attention now. It's like they are jealous as F. They want to know the truth about what's going on, but they don't have the clarity. This person doesn't have the clarity, and I think their mind is racing to figure out whether they've been dropped, already, whether the other person has found anybody, or they still have a chance. Yes, they are very confused. This person is very confused. They feel if the other person is not waiting for me, then of course the world is going to open up from them. They are going to have many other options to choose from. They are spying because they want to find out. This person wants to find out the truth. And what's the truth you want to find out? High Priestess in reverse. Whether it's over, whether they've lost this connection altogether, whether the other person is still interested in them. It's like they're kicking themselves right now because they feel I should have given more. When I had a chance, when I could invest, I should have invested more when the time was right. It's like now they're not even hurting over me. And if they are doing well and, moving on and shining like a star, then everybody can see their light. And they'll have many other suitors who will be approaching them now. So they are feeling the lack of excitement in their life now, just with the thought that they may be too late. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, yes, I am single, I am abundant, I am focusing on my money, I'm focusing on my things which make me feel good, I'm going with the flow of energy, I'm focusing on my money, focusing on my stability, because this person, they lied to me. They had nothing to offer me, so I just stopped waiting around for an offer from them. I didn't want to be treated like a third party or just an option in somebody's life. So that's the reason I stopped waiting, Omkaratarot, because I would rather spend my time focusing on my own abundance rather than competing for them or fighting for their attention. I know enough now to realize what I deserve and what I don't. I'm not going to sit around and get breadcrumbed by a person. No, the blindfold is off. I've cut those chains which were keeping me bound and chained. I'm from pre-Empress moving to the Empress energy, which is I'm not going to chase anyone because I know my worth, I know my value. So, Ace of Wands in reverse, overall energy. I think this could be person B as well, saying, I don't want to deal with somebody who only, yeah, it is. I don't want to deal with somebody who's only going to bring passion towards me and nothing else. I don't trust them anymore. I have to cut this person out of my life who had nothing to offer me. Yes, I do feel bad that they treated me badly or I wasted some time, energy, effort, but I'm now diverting all my attention into me, into my work, into my stability. And yes, I have my boundaries up. So that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Libra. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.